Patrick Beverley came out and said on JJ Reddit podcast that Anthony Edwards has a chance to be the next Michael Jordan. So just because of that little small comment, it intrigued me to take a look at Anthony Edwards and also his stats to see what Patrick Beverley sees that we don't. So let's get right into it. After watching Anthony Edwards play a few times and watching some highlights from the last season, I noticed Anthony Edwards is a human highlight just like Michael Jordan. You know, he be getting posters left and right. He can finish at the rim like MJ. By that I mean with his offhand. Anthony Edwards can score the ball so easy. You know, he doesn't really need the Timberwolves offense to do a lot because he's so athletic, just like Michael Jordan. You know, he can get the ball in the perimeter and 1-2 step, he's at the rim already, either getting a dunk, a poster, or an acrobatic layup, you know? This season, he's averaging 21 points while shooting 43% from the field and 34% from 3. 4 rebounds, almost 4 assists, 1.5 steals, and almost 1 block. He's a really underrated passer and defender. Yes, on the stats it doesn't really show because he's only averaging 3 assists and 1 steals. But when you watch the game, you can see in how many ways he can impact the game. Like, he can pass the ball to the right person. And like on clutch situations, I have seen him lock down his defender. But there is one thing that I love about Anthony Edwards, and it is that he's always constantly improving his game. Last season, he had an offensive rating of 110. Now this season is almost 114. You can see the same improvement in his defensive rating also. It went from almost 116 to 109. I think since Patrick is on the Timberwolves, that has helped Anthony understand the game way more on the defensive end. And not just Anthony Edwards, the whole Timberwolves team has played way better on the defensive end. And if I stand correctly, since January, the Timberwolves have had the best defensive rating in the entire league. And we can see that because they're winning so many games, and as of right now, it looks like they're gonna make it to the playoffs and gonna get some trouble to any team that will face them there. But let's get back to Anthony Edwards because this video is dedicated to him, not to the whole Timberwolves team. Another thing that he's been constantly improving is his true shooting percentage. Back in October, he had a percentage of 49%. Then in November, it went up to 54%. Then in December, it went up to 59%. And then in January to 60%. February, he kind of slowed down, and maybe that was because of fatigue. But now in the month of March, it's up to 56% again. And it's the same thing with his 3-point percentage. In October, he shot under 32% from 3. But between November and January, he shot over 37% from 3. And in the whole month of December, he actually shot a little bit over 40% from 3. If he can shoot consistent from the 3 like around 37%, yo, teams are gonna have to respect that, and because of that, he's gonna have so much space to operate on the floor. And like I said, he can get the ball in the perimeter, 1-2 step, he's at the rim and can get a dunk easily. Did you know he's also the youngest player to hit 300 career threes, surpassing Luka Doncic? Plus, he's the youngest player to have 10 threes in a game. And according to ESPN, Anthony Edwards is also the 3rd youngest player with a 40-point game at just 19 years old and 225 days. And he's ahead of Carmelo Anthony and trailing just Kevin Durant and LeBron James. That's an incredible club to be a part of. Plus, let me not forget, he belongs in another club also. And I made a graph to show you how incredible this club is. And here it is. This is a graph about players that had 40-point games before they turned 21 years old. Here you can see players like LeBron, who had 8 40-point games before turning 21. Durant had 4, Luka had 4, John Drew had 3, and all of these incredible players have 1. Also, there are more players that had 1 40-point game before they turned 21. But as of right now, it's irrelevant because this video is dedicated to Anthony Edwards. And now that we are talking about him, how many 40 points games do you think he has already? Post the video real quick and comment down below how many you think he has. So, he has 4 games already, which ties him for 2nd place in this list. And he still has some games left to play this season because he turns 21 in the off season. So I will probably go as far to say that he's gonna probably have at least one more 40-point game before the season ends. Now, I got a question for you. How many 40-point games do you think Michael Jordan had before he turned 21 years old? 0, compared to Anthony Edwards, 4. So that means Edwards is better than Michael Jordan, right? Or even better, LeBron James is better than him because he had 8 40-point games before he turned 21. Bro, it's just a joke. Don't take it that serious. I'm not trying to start this conversation or the debate about who's the GOAT, you know? LeBron or Michael Jordan could be the GOAT, but I do not want to do this in this video. That's a crazy conversation. We all know that as NBA fans. So that brings me to the end of the video. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about Patrick Beverley comments about Anthony Edwards having the potential to be the next Michael Jordan. And if you made it this far, thank you for watching. See you on the next one.